Hello. This week's topic is 2025, the year of self-care. One of the struggles that I experienced as a trauma survivor is long periods of self-neglect. And I noticed that many other survivors have had the same problem. For this reason, I would like to focus 2025 on self-care. Every week, I will present a self-care concept. Some concepts will resonate with you and others may not. I recommend trying everything and see what works for you. Let me start by explaining what self-care is not. Self-care does not mean that we are selfish. Self-care comes from a place of connection with ourselves and taking care of our personal needs. Self-care does not mean that we indulge in excessive consumption of foods and substances that are harmful to our body. Self-care does not mean that we indulge in excessive materialism. That also is not good for us because it could cause financial problems. Self-care does not mean watching TV or playing with our electronic devices. When we watch too much TV or play excessively on our electronic devices, this doesn't allow us to rest properly because it keeps our mind very active. Self-care does not mean running away from our problems or pretending that they don't exist. So then, what is self-care? My definition of self-care is nurturing our connection with ourselves and fulfilling our personal needs. As I mentioned, many of us who have experienced trauma have the tendency to neglect ourselves. This neglect stems from things like our disconnection with our inner self, getting caught up in depression, or simply getting caught up in the busyness of life. There's no need to judge ourselves. It doesn't matter how long we have been neglecting ourselves. The important thing is that we become aware of that and start to make changes for the better. Our self-care starts with a vision and a positive mindset. I invite you to read 3 affirmations that will be shown on the screen. Pause after each affirmation and allow it to sink in. I am worthy of receiving the best self-care. My self-care is a high priority for me. I lovingly give myself a high level of self-care. The next step is to be the kind of person that gives herself or himself the highest level of self-care. You must envision yourself how you would be as a person who gives him or herself self-care. For the next week, I invite you to consider 4 things at least once a day. Number 1, envision yourself in a state of worthiness. Number 2, envision the qualities you have or want to develop to be your best caregiver. Number 3, envision yourself giving yourself top-notch self-care throughout the year. Number 4, envision how this self-care stems from a deep, loving place within you. Number 5, envision improvements in the areas of your life that need healing. I have covered many points today, so you can replay this video anytime that you need a refresher, or you can take screenshots if that makes it easier. Next week, I will cover 4 points about time wasters. After next week, I will post a weekly topic about self-care. I send you light, love, and blessings. Thank you for tuning in this week.
Hi, my name is Rosalinda Martinez. I'm a retreat leader at Empowerment Light. If you'd like to get connected with more tools and resources to help you on your journey, please see my website in the description section. As always, like and subscribe if you like this video. Look forward to a new video every Tuesday.